I'm so fragile. I've just
And
been,
baby.
I've just been in a fetal position on the couch today. I'm so sensitive. I need to not drink ever again.
For those of you just tuning in, we decided last night that we needed to drink some wine and watch a drag show with one of our other friends. And for Zoe, it was 10 p.m. like a normal person getting drunk. For me, it was like 2 in the afternoon because I'm in the USA and she's in the UK, and
it's too much.
Needed it. Everything's closing down again. Everything is garbage.
When I'm hungover, I like to watch really bad TV and movies, and I mean bad, like like Sharknado 2 or something.
Mystery Science Theater 3K. That one's good. Cause that's made to be trash. That's like it's not the movie that's funny. It's the jokes.
Speaking of bad stuff, I kind of feel like we should watch Winter's Dragon.
I've never seen Winter's Dragon. The pilot that they did for Wheel of Time.
I don't know how you've lived in this like blissful ignorance for this many years.
Maybe we should just watch it.
Let's watch it. Let's do it.
Okay. I need some wine. Welcome to Water and Shade, a weekly Wheel of Time talk show with your ideal Shaid-hoes. I'm Sam. She's Zoe.
Hey! This week's episode, we are going to watch live Winter's Dragon. Now, I have seen this a couple of times before because apparently I really enjoy self-torture. Sam, however, has never seen this before.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I feel like we need to rectify that. That's like you can't go through life having never seen Winter's Dragon.
People talk so much smack about it, and it's like, can it really be that bad? Like,
yes, it really can. It really, I've given you like so much to.
But you don't have to take my word for it, kids. Okay, I'll just blindly follow.
It's going to be fun.
That was a fucking lie.
A little bit of background about this. So it is an official TV pilot. That's the one thing we have to start with. So we have this production company called Red Eagle Entertainment, and they owned the rights to the Wheel of Time. So they had the option to make a TV show or make a movie or whatever they wanted to do with it. But their intention was not that. They did not have that intention whatsoever. By the way, your hair looks smoking hot like that. Don't change it. So they had the option. They were never going to do anything with it. They wanted someone to buy the rights from them. So they wanted to act like this third party and make profit. Like the underpants gnomes in South Park. Steal underpants, something, make big profit. That was literally the plan for them. But no one had picked this up so far. No one had shown any interest in buying it, or if they had, they hadn't met Red Eagle's price. So Red Eagle weren't letting it go. And then we were sort of like a week away from the rights being handed back to the Robert Jordan estate. However, there was a small clause in the contract, and that was that Red Eagle Entertainment, if they actually did something with the Wheel of Time rights, if they made a TV pilot, then they could continue to hold them. It's kind of like an auto-renewal deal. So that's what they did. And this is what we got.
This bodes well. So we have 21 minutes and 31 seconds in which to breathe the shit out of this. I don't know. Maybe I'll love it. Maybe it's going to be like transcendent. I have high hopes.
I can pretty much guarantee you that it won't be.
Okay. Thanks for your words of encouragement. So, my darlings, we are watching.
Let's do it. Let's get into it. I'm ready. I'm very ready. I'm prepared.
Okay, we are
Take a deep
watching.
breath.
I have never seen this. We are watching the trailer or the pilot that they did back in the 1412s of Winter Dragon, the failed Wheel of Time show.
And ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend. Legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth.
What is her accent?
Imprisoned
Well, I
by
like the logo,
the Dark Lord
the
summoned
little
an army
IEO
of
logo.
shadow, channelers of the true power. The Aes Sedai, channelers of the one power, and the Great War began.
Great War, and I cannot take more.
Millions perished until blood stained the shores.
I feel like I'm playing a video game from like the early 90s on like, you know, a PlayStation or like a Sega Dreamcast.
Yes!
Or like,
all I can think of, I think that there needs to be the song that's like, do you want some exposition? That's what this is.
The effects of this are so bad.
They're great. You be quiet. This was 1915 when they made this.
But in reality, it wasn't. In reality, this was like, I think this is like the same year that like Avengers Assemble came out in the cinemas. That's the level of like special effects that you have. It's like the year they finally made a good Hulk. Then this happened. It's
okay.
It should be better. It shouldn't be like special effects from like the 80s.
I thought that's when this was made.
It's not that old.
I thought it was made in like the early 90s. I thought I was a little toddler watching Ariel when this was.
No, right. This is like 2012. It's not even that old. I mean, or maybe 2014. I don't know. It's really bad.
Okay.
The effects should be better for the time.
Unexcusable. You did not make this in 1910. This was not from the Titanic. Thank you.
No. Although Billy Zane is in it.
The forces of light ran a man known as the Dragon. And
how did they get away with like stealing these copyrighted images?
Because they had the right.
All right.
I mean,
Billy Zane. Oh yeah. I mean, he sucked in Titanic, but then there was that made-for-TV Cleopatra, and he played Mark Antony in it, and I was so into it. Ugh. That was like my fourth sexual awakening up in there.
I don't mind Billy Zane in the things that I've seen him in. He's fine. I have to why is Billy Zane here? Like,
I bet you he's loose there in Telemon. He'd be good at screaming. Let's see. Let's find out, kids.
I obviously know the answer already.
Great stock footage, guys. I'm here for the music. It's pretty like.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Wow, Billy Zane had so much confidence in this. He put his name on it twice. He's like, starred and produced.
Isn't that one of the same guys that's working on the new one? I just recognized the name. Who cares?
That's terrifying. Yeah.
Maybe there's just a lot of names that sound like Mendragor. Based on the Wheel of Time books by Darian Lake. Oh, fuck me. Kevin, that's not how you say her fucking name. Indiana! That's how you say her name. It has to be aggrieved, even if you're just looking for her, like, Indiana! Hey, girl, where are you? Where you at, girl? Come out. Okay.
What up? Wow, look at these crown moldings. I mean, they really went to town on like Google stock.
Ileana, where are you, my love?
It's not there.
Oh.
You can't catch me.
Oh, they do a little daddy play, do they?
Can't hide forever.
Come find me.
Come find me, come find me.
Oh, that's actually a child. Okay. That's somehow weirder. It always
Luz Jr.
Luz Jr.
This way, silly.
So egotistical.
Who named their kid Junior in the name of Legend, in the Age of Legends? He should call her JR. Come on, JR. Transcendent. We're never going to get through this. Okay.
Okay.
I'll catch you.
I'm over here.
You guys need a HEPA filter.
You can't hide forever.
Why is he dressed like he's getting on the Titanic?
Because Billy Zane is here.
Oh, daddy.
That's a nice looking beard from Billy Zane, actually. I'm not mad about it.
Bitch.
A guest. Welcome, friend.
I don't really understand why Luz Theron would be wearing like some grey suit from Moss Bros.
Yeah.
You probably don't have that in America.
Stop calling her Ileana. Not her fucking
Why
name.
is he calling his wife a silly girl? Like in front of guests as well?
We have a creepy bearded man who is here to cuckold me.
Forgive the mess.
It's full of body parts.
You mustn't say it, it's dangerous. So you
I don't know, I saw 2 kids in a house. You know, it's quite realistic at
What else
least.
do you remember? What else?
The body parts?
You remember, you light-blinded idiot.
He's really bad at reading his cue cards.
Worship it.
There's no craziness.
Ileana!
This guy doesn't have a lot of range.
No.
I wonder if that's just like reflected by his paycheck for this, or if it's. I've never seen him in anything else, so I have no idea.
They're in a seedy film noir hotel.
This doesn't feel very Age of Legends to me. It's just.
Ileana!
It's a private dick movie. Not that kind of private dick, you damn pervert. Oh, a creepy echoing laughter. That bodes well. That's great.
Where have you been?
He has that suit and she has that cobbled together straw ass doll. Like, what, are you poor? You're Luz Theron Telemon and you're a poor. His descent into mediocre madness is just great.
Painful.
He looks really great for just having slaughtered his entire family. That is not a man that I can call dragon.
No.
Look at you.
Oh, this is what he really looks like. Okay, cool.
Okay. I don't want that man in Rand's head.
He just looks like he went on a bender last night. He hasn't had a shave this morning.
You summoned the 9 rods of dominion. You defeated me.
Every line of dialogue is the start of a pornographic film in this.
Now, and I will not let you die.
It's Jean Grey.
Okay, what is her name? Like, what is the name of Luz Theron's wife? Like, what do they call her?
Ileana!
Sun hair.
Sun hair.
Does that look like sun hair to you? Did they spend like their entire budget on Billy Zane that they couldn't afford to get this poor woman like a nice lace front blonde wig? I mean, come on. Details.
They
you got like
spent it
4
all on crown molding.
Yeah, you got like 4
machines.
people in this show. You think you could at least get one of them to have the right hair color? Jesus Christ.
Well, she's pretty. I can understand why Lanfear hates her.
She looks like a Lanfear. more than she looks
She does.
like.
She does look like a Lanfear.
Yeah.
No, Lanfear sucks. Next. He really likes the young look, doesn't he?
7. You get to go.
I'm gonna thumb my earlobe at that hot bitch. Stop leaving your fucking toys all over.
I feel that pain. You know, at least we can go like, this is realistic. This is what it's like to live with children in your house.
That's why I've sown my womb with salt. Thank you.
It's the most convincing part of this show so far.
At least not yet.
Just fuck already. Just
Be healed. Be healed, Luther. Be healed and let
oh, is she?
darkness
Oh.
shield you no more.
Oh.
Be healed. Be healed. And remember.
Till it
Be healed. Be healed. With my emo gloves. The fuck?
Remember. The 5th of November. There's that sun hair again. It's just coated in blood.
Sun hair.
The blood that's about to drip from my eyes.
Okay. So he's got 3 kids dead, but he's only concerned about the fact that his wife is dead. Is that not like...
Typical men.
Did you not care that you killed your kids as well? Or, you know, we're just gonna... it's just about the hot wife. That's what we're sad about, the hot wife.
My wife! I'm really sorry. I'm gonna go now.
Just when 2020 couldn't get any worse. Here we are saying...
Cork in it. I'm practicing my elocution. Okay. I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna just watch.
It's no use. She's gone. They're all gone. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can have her back.
No, they're not. They're right there.
Can make her live again.
Serve you.
I feel like Billy Zane's acting has just like gone on the decline with every passing scene.
Betrayal.
Like it started okay and it's just like, oh.
He's doing his best. Look what he's got to work with.
You can just see the like.
I hate the way they say shaitan. I have to say shaitan. It's not shaitan.
Not today, shaitan. Not today.
And we will fight again.
Today, shaitan.
Until time dies and the shadow is victorious.
Let me get this right. They fought each other 1,000 times 1,000, which is 1,000,000. They fought each other 1,000,000 times. You think you'd have some kind of memory of at least one of those instances. Like, I have no idea.
Dick blinders on. He's like, I got a hot bitch. And then I got 3 hot bitches. Then I got another hot bitch, probably, and one more turning of my fan is breaking. I warp it too much. He's doing his best.
He is. Billy Zane is trying. But you can see he feels betrayed of hope rather than the betrayer of hope. His ability is just declining with every passing scene. And you can just feel it's like he had such hope and optimism at the beginning, but then as it continued, he was just like,
and his hope was betrayed.
This is not a good plan for my career. This is really gonna.
Yeah, I feel like he's realizing that as he's shooting, and he's just like,
yeah,
I've made a huge mistake.
Yes. It is.
I'm kind of feeling that too. We're already 12 minutes into this. Wow. Okay. Let's soldier on. Let's do it. Turning of the wheel. Okay.
What you have done, there can be no forgiveness. None.
I don't think he would care.
For Eliana's death, I will destroy you. Beyond anything your master can repair.
Will ya? Will ya though? Juggle some balefire. They just like, is this like season 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race?
What hand?
It's got
It's
that
like smeared Vaseline all over the
What
lens.
hand struck down every life that bore a drop of your blood?
I know, but I was there.
Everyone you loved. Everyone who loved you.
Yeah, like your children, dude. Pay attention.
Not mine. Not mine. Kinslayer.
Oh, that is transcendent. That riff. Oh. That's how you punctuate a statement. You hit it with a metal riff and some fucking lightning.
Apparently, Luciferian killed his family by becoming a plasma ball.
By sick riffs. That's how he killed him.
No, I would never so much as raise a hand. I have only ever drawn upon the one power to rid this world from darkness.
Consider yourself blessed. At least I am here to
Hashtag blast.
Your brothers are not as... And know the price of opposing Shaid-hoes. But
Do they just keep saying it differently, like every time? Or is it just me?
This is 20 minutes of the same one line. That was a commercial. They advertised shit during this. There was a viewership.
Your home will be restored. Your world made whole.
Is that Lanfear? That looks like Lanfear.
No, it looks like Ileana come back.
And in return for such a gracious display of generosity,
You will serve Shaid-hoes either by your choice or his command.
Yeah, I thought there was supposed to be like a very distinct difference between Lanfear and Ileana, and
might forgive
they just...
And he
the
holds the goal.
Forgive me.
I'm gonna climb a mountain.
Okay,
More running.
no more running. Okay, we're about to get some like Dragon Mount rising from the earth.
You'll excuse me, old friend.
Come on.
I have to join my family.
Yes. Do it.
Dragon!
Gonna put the sword in the stone. Oh, wow. That really tugs the heartstrings, doesn't it?
Well, it's trying. It's trying its best.
Dragon!
Why was there just this like knife lying around on the floor that he was just able to pick up? I mean, I'm starting to feel like this wasn't a safe house for children to live in.
Well, no, there's dolls laying all around. Somebody's gonna trip and fall on a sword.
Pills and a knife. That's some good
Yeah.
parenting.
Yeah. Liz Theron is a bad dad. He's not a good father. She's really pretty. She'd be a great Lanfear
Yeah.
if her career wasn't dead from doing this.
Yeah, it's pretty overall.
Oh my! Are you gonna? They did
Fist
fist
bump, bro.
bumps in the Age of Legends. Pound it, little buddy. How was school? That was great.
Dragon! It will not be done until the end of time!
And the shadow fell upon the land, and the world was riven stone from stone. The oceans fled, and the mountains were swallowed up, and the nations were
Swallowed up.
scattered to the 8 corners of the world. The moon was as blood, and the sun was as ashes.
Blood
The
and
seas
bloody
boiled,
fucking ashes.
and the living envied the dead. All was shattered, and all but memory lost, and one memory above all others. Of him who brought the shadow and the breaking of the world.
Wow, look at that fire.
They named
That's like some prime
That's some
quality
fucking production
right
quality.
there.
in those days, as it had
They got
come
their $8
before
worth.
and would come again, that the dark lay heavy on the land and weighed down the hearts of men.
Oh, and
hope died.
Great use of iMovie. I talk shit, I use iMovie.
Light of the world, let the promised one be born of the mountain, according to the prophecies, as he was in ages past, and will be in ages to come. Let the arm of the Lord of the Dawn shelter us from the dark.
The Lord of the Dorn. Michael Dorn, who played Worf in Star Trek. You're welcome.
Okay.
Wait, is it over? Oh, Candace Noel.
That's how it ends.
I mean, what happened to
I guess Lews Therin got really nervous and he couldn't get it up because where was my dragon mount? It didn't come. It was nowhere to be found.
But
instead he just, I'm gonna go kill myself and I'm gonna pick up this random knife off the floor. Ta-da, friend.
That looks like something you'd have to download separately for an additional fee to use. But okay, so what? I'm broken. I'm broken.
It's so terrible. It's so. First thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Why the fuck was Billy Zane there?
Because he hadn't worked since Titanic.
He hadn't worked since the Titanic went down.
His career died on the Titanic, where he did
went
not.
Down with the ship.
No, his career died in that made-for-TV Cleopatra movie, which was based on one of my favorite books, which was a really good movie. Actually, it was terrible. It's about like this. He's really good at just god-awful made-for-TV movies. Oh, you know what else he was in? He was in Pocahontas 2. Okay, if it was marginally less horrifying, I think he'd make a great Ishamael, but
his dialogue was terrible.
I'm just broken.
I mean,
I could imagine. Oh my god! So I only read Wheel of Time like as an adult, so probably after this thing was made, and you know, because I was born after 1910, and it was like if this show came out now, everybody's so perfect, and if they had made that now and it would come out and it looked like that.
This is where like my stress streams come from, because okay, if just for like a little bit of background, so this show kind of like dropped in the middle of the night. I think it was aired at like 2 a.m.
It wasn't supposed to see the light of day.
So this show isn't a thing. It's just a loophole. It's just a way to like, it's official, but it's not. I don't think it was ever going to become anything more than that.
I'm glad.
Well, in other news, which is one of the reasons why I have such high stress dreams about the Wheel of Time series, the company Red Eagle Entertainment is actually still involved in this current production, because whether it's in name or whatever, but they owned the rights and Sony purchased them, and a part of the deal was that Red Eagle still get to have some claim to the TV show. Now, I personally think they're going to make the special effects for the TV show, so get ready for that. Your face.
I mean, okay. I don't believe that this was made in 2012.
No, it was. Do you know, it might have even actually been more like 2014. I should have probably fact-checked that before drinking. I'll put a little like note along the bottom what year it was, but no, it's like recent. Like it's within the last like decade, easy.
My tummy hurts. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm laughing because if I cry, it will ruin this really bad makeup job.
Well, I mean, the best thing about it was Billy Zane's beard. Not that Charmel should have a beard, and that kind of irritated
Were
me.
you the beard police? He can have a beard. I mean, it would catch on fire when he opens his mouth, but he can have a beard. You're not his dad.
Maybe he has a beard of fire.
Oh.
Hey, I'm happy for every single person in the Wheel of Time to have a beard. I'd be quite happy with that. Men and women and children, just let them all have beards. It'd be great. You know?
I gotta start on you.
It'll make me feel better about my own.
Bitchy Beard Club.
Well,
this was very eye-opening, and then eye closing because I had to close my eyes and weep.
You know, actually, this is a piece of trivia. Could Ileana channel? Was she a channeler? Was it maybe that when
everybody's a fucking channeler? It's great. I'm just really proud that I belong to a fandom that has such just high quality content. Thank the bloody light for everybody in this huge nerd kingdom that produces stuff that is even if it's garbage, it is better than what I'm assuming is a fan video made in 1914 that they did their best.
At least you tried.
At least you tried. No, they didn't try, and it shows.
But I have this reoccurring dream that the Wheel of Time TV show will air without warning, without a trailer, without any build-up. And I mean, we all know Amazon's marketing team is not great. And then it's just not recognizable, and the only reason you know it's Wheel of Time is because the characters have the names, but it's a completely different thing. And it's like this anxiety. I swear these people at Red Eagle they've built some like machine in their basement that, you know, needs nerd anxiety to like fuel so that they can dominate the world or something. It's just, and they're getting it. It's seeping out of me. Even now, just thinking about the fact that I'm going to go to bed tonight and I'm just going to have this nightmare again and again and again until this TV show comes out.
That they're never just gonna fuck already.
Oh my God. What was with that? Be healed. Okay.
What, you don't do that when you heal people? I'm a nurse, and that's how we heal people. It was wonderful. I needed that. I needed to just laugh and cry and have all the catharsis that this existential terror of living in 2020 has brought on us. It's great. I think like watching Human Centipede, except I'm slightly less uncomfortable. No, that's a lie. Human Centipede was much more comforting than that.
Yeah, at least they had each other.
At least that's great. All right, cut it. We're done. Bye. If you've enjoyed this video, earn your G by liking and subscribing to our channel. Check out the links below to find us on your favorite social media, and you can enjoy bonus content over on our Patreon.
Until next time, may you always find water and shade.
Socially distancing from that garbage pilot.